wanted to come on here and update you on what's going on. I get a lot of comments about billing and coding and my school experience and, you know, anything related to that, and that's one of my most popular videos that have been viewed. So if you want to know what that was like for me and my trade school experience with billing and coding and all that good stuff, I will link all of those related videos below. So just as an update, as you can see, I have scrubs on. I am back in my old job. I'm no longer in the billing and coding field, and I say field because I was in an entry-level position, kind of being introduced to like insurance and billing, and it was horrible. To be quite frank and honest, I knew I didn't want to do billing and coding. When I signed up for school, I was supposed to be doing pharmacy tech. If you watch that video, you'll find out all of that information. But long story short, I went into billing and coding, couldn't find a job in it right after graduation. So I was working in a hospital, the one that I'm right back at now. And then I got offered a position, an entry-level position doing support services. The next position up from that was AR, accounts receivable. And that would kind of give me a taste of like the billing, not necessarily coding, but the billing portion. And, you know, it would help me understand insurance better and, you know, how that whole provider-patient relationship works as far as finances and paying. So obviously at that job I got to see, you know, different codes and the billing process, and I communicated with insurance companies to get claims paid and things like that, yada yada yada. It was awful. It's not for me. Nothing I could have picked when I signed up for trade school was for me. None of it. I am artsy, and, you know, I couldn't have picked a subject focused around a trade. I don't think I'm trade focused. And yeah, so here I am. I left that job. I'm back at the hospital I was working at, where the environment is much freer. I do not have to sit at a desk with 2 screens and stare at those 2 screens for 7 hours. I am not expected to not talk to other human beings, and, you know, it's much better for me as a person. I have my greatest ideas while I'm at work, and at this job I am able to, you know, at least write them down. Obviously I'm not able to just do whatever I want, but I can at least write them down for myself later. And, you know, I have a little bit more leisure time to even execute a plan or write a script for a video, or write, you know, plans for myself, even from daydreaming, because I daydream a lot at work. But yeah, billing and coding wasn't for me, and I knew that. I was just forcing myself to do something practical where I can make money and make a living for myself, and where the job market was good. Which, by the way, some careers you just can't determine the job market, and I wish schools would stop lying to you and telling you how good a job market is. If it's not something like everyone needs, like nursing, like if it's not in like healthcare and law and, you know, government and things like that that we all need, don't let someone lie to you and tell you the job market is popping, because that's day and night. That could be, you know, something different. So it's different all the time. So you can't rely on someone telling you, oh yeah, it's great, you're gonna get a job. Don't depend on that. So I'm back at the hospital. I love it here, and I'm going to, moving forward, come up with a better plan that will suit my happiness. And that is scary. It scares the hell out of me, and I feel even more pressure to make it work, because I cannot force myself to be at a regular 9 to 5 and work for someone. I can't force it. I would be miserable. That's not who I am. It's not what I want to do. And that works for some people. It works for a lot of people. A lot of people fall into that margin. I don't. I never have. I've never been, you know, the kind of person that wanted to be in a structured work environment. I hate when people give me things to do and I have to do them in a certain amount of time. I don't like being assigned things. Some of my best ideas and my best work come out of my own head and my own time. And you know, I've never really liked structure that much. I'm all over the place. I'm an all over the place kind of person, and as far as my creativity goes, so it just didn't work. So I left, and I'm back here, and we're gonna keep pushing, you know, until something falls through. I want to keep using my creative outlets to do what I can and make something shake, and that's where we're at. So yes, billing and coding is over for me. You probably won't see any more billing and coding related videos because I'm not doing it. I got rid of all my books, and yeah. So in the meantime, I'll see you next time.